Good morning, everyone. Let us wait for a few more minutes. I have a very important announcement regarding, IBM skill certification. Okay, which is compulsory for everyone. Good afternoon, Pratibha. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Damodar. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sahil. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Harshit. Good afternoon, Mukul. Shravani. Good afternoon. Shruti. Good afternoon. Hemul Bhai. Good afternoon. Just wait for 5-10 minutes. I have very important announcement regarding a skill certification from IBM. Okay, so we have officially, like, we are official partners of a lot of companies for training, but one of the most important partners are, of course, NASCOM and IBM. Okay, so IBM skill training like there is a complete series. Okay, I will tell you how to register for it. Okay, and how to complete it. It is compulsory. Okay, otherwise you will not be receiving your certificate. The course is very easy. I will just give it to everyone. Okay, but let others also join. Sahil, I will cover it. Don't worry. If you want to know, we will cover it. Okay. Okay. So anything else? Yasin, actually, good afternoon, Dhaval. I will be sharing a link to everyone when there will be more than 240 students. I will share a link. Okay. When I am sharing the link, just go through that link and please register. Why? Because it is an IBM skill certification course. Okay. So I will share the link. Okay. You have to go through that. Okay, it is compulsory for virtual internship program. You have to complete that module. Okay, you have to complete that course. I think very few videos or something is there. We will look into it. I will give you the demo to everyone. Okay, Yasin. Good afternoon, Chaitanya. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Soil Mahi. Good afternoon, Mahi. Good afternoon. Let us wait for 5 more minutes. More than 240 students should be there. Only then I will share the link. Okay, so everyone has to do it. It is very easy. Very easy. Okay, very easy. Just have to go through that. Okay. Okay, so the IBM skill certificate, you after completion you will get IBM skill certificate. And for this virtual internship program, for this experiential learning program, the certificate that you will receive, okay, for that also it is compulsory. So please, if you want the certificate, you have to complete this course. Okay, this IBM course which I will share in a few minutes. Okay, so just relax, be patient. Just wait. Push. Wait. Deepa, good afternoon. Wait. Okay, just wait for some time. Okay. Let it be more than 240 students. Then I will share the link, and once again I will repeat. Okay. Good afternoon, Krutim, Kush, Dibanshi. Anyone has yesterday's that whiteboard link, yesterday's whiteboard link, or yesterday's PNG? I forgot to export it, and my due to some reason my that asynchronous programming that we discussed is not there. I don't know where it got lost. Somebody has the link. Okay. Mhm. So yesterday I discussed about this programming, right? I should have exported. Simran, if you can attend it at 2:30, then I guess you can. No problem in that. If there is any quiz or anything, you can definitely attend it. So yeah, wait, let me just unshare my screen. There are still 200 people. Okay, I need everyone to know this. Please tell your friends to join. I have to share this link to everyone. Just wait for 2 minutes. Let me inform them. Anyone has yesterday's link? I don't know why, but my whiteboard has whatever we discussed regarding the yesterday's asynchronous programming is just gone. If somebody has, please share. Vedant, don't worry, I have informed operations team. Okay, let me see what they say. Okay, after confirmation, I will announce what to do about students affiliated with Maharashtra University, because their colleges will start after 7th. Okay, so I have informed them. Let's wait for their information. No, Dipanshi, there is not a quiz. Okay. Good. This is the one. Thank you. Who is this? Manish. Thank you so much, Manish. I'll just quickly export this as PNG and put it in. Yesterday was second. Second. Okay. Just quickly drag it here. Okay, let us continue then. Okay, let us continue. Okay, so regarding quiz, I've got a confirmation. Okay, regarding quiz, I have got a confirmation. Okay, they will tell you. Okay, okay, they will tell you the information regarding how to attempt quiz if your classes are going on, and the rest you can like watch the lectures on YouTube. Okay, I hope everyone has the playlist. So those who have college after 7th, okay, if you have college and you are not able to attempt, please watch the recordings. And regarding the quiz, okay, regarding the quiz would be shared uh, on Telegram group. Okay, the quiz would be shared on Telegram group. Okay, and you can access it for sorry, access it. Okay, you can access it from there and you can attempt the quiz. Okay, so yeah, that is the confirmation. So don't worry, Vedant and all. Don't worry. You will get the quiz on Telegram. So be active on Telegram. You will receive the quiz. Okay. From there, you can attempt the quiz and also attend classes. And yeah, I guess that's it. And if you miss the lectures, you can watch the recordings. Okay. So you have to watch the recordings. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. So let us start. Okay, I hope a lot of students are here. I'll just quickly tell you about something. Let me tell you something. How many people are here? 240. Well, that is good. Good afternoon, Pankajano. Good afternoon. Yes, Kush, I am giving. Don't worry. Link will be shared around the test timings. Like, let's say you have a test on Friday, 3:30. So the link would be shared at 3:30, and then you can like attempt the quiz. Okay. Or for some of you people, we can like extend the time. So like 1 hour time, 2 hour time. Between that, the link will be active and you guys attempt the quiz. What will happen if someone is not attempting the quiz? Vidhi, if you do not attempt the quiz, see, this experiential learning certificate you will not get. These quizzes are very important, okay, for the certificate. Okay, please do that. Okay, so I have shared a link, everyone. I have shared a link, okay, regarding IBM skill certification. Okay, IBM skill certification. I'll just open it and show you. I shared it in Q&A section. Everyone just go through it. I've shared a link, everyone, 240 students. This is for everyone, okay? It is compulsory. Okay, you have to register for this and complete. So this is IBM Skills Build program, okay? And there's a course here that you have to complete, okay? Usually you have to do sign up with your college account with which you have enrolled in this program. Use the same email ID, please. Okay, use the same email ID. Okay, just in case if you face any problem, the team can track you with the email ID. So the same email ID that you use for this program, you use it in this IBM also. Okay, so please go through the sign up and everyone sign up for the page. Okay, sign up for the page, fill the details. Okay, I'll just log in with my Google. Okay, I'm just showing it to you. Okay, so this is the course. Okay, this you have to do. Everyone knows that whether you like it or not, AI as is now becoming a part of our life. Okay, whether you have local LLMs like Olama, okay, whether you have whether you are using AI or data management for cloud services, you will be using something like Datadog. I don't know if you know. There is something like Datadog, DATADOG, dog. Okay, Datadog. So that is used by a lot of DevOps people. Okay, then for cloud orchestration, then in your personal laptop also you can train an LLM model. Okay, like Olama. I'm not well aware of these things. It's just what I've heard. Okay. Olama, I am trying to install it on my computer and use it. Okay. So this is just an introductory certificate course. Okay. So there's like some modules that you have to do. If you just look into the course, where it is. Oh, go to activity. Okay. You have to click on go to activity. Okay. This is the course introduction to language learning. See, it is just around 1 hour 30 minutes. Just complete it, get the certificate, because next week the team will ask for you to submit the certificate, submit the badge, skill badge or skill certificate for this course, please. They will ask you there that please give the link for this certificate. Okay, so you have to complete it, everyone. Okay, link I have attached in Q&A. Everyone, please go through it. I am again giving it to you guys. Okay, I'm again posting it. Google, see, you can Google, Kushagar, you can use Google sign in, but the email ID should be same that you are using for this course, this our full stack course. The email ID should be same. Okay, so let us go to go activity. I'll just go to go activity. What happened? So you have to click on this start module and you have to just complete it. Okay, you have to see what is there. Okay, open it. Next. Okay, learning objectives. Okay, next. Then lesson 1, there would be some video. What are these? You have to read these articles, watch this video, whatever this video is, and you can like see the PDF information. There would be 1 or 2 quizzes, something like that. You have to do it. Click on next, module over. Okay, so you have to do it. Okay, you have to do it. Introduction to large language models, LLMs. Okay, so you'll get IBM skills build badge. Okay, or certificate, skill certificate. Okay, so you have to submit this skill certificate for this full stack experiential learning uh, program. Okay, for the program in which like we are attending, I am giving lecture, you are attending. For this program, it is compulsory. Okay, for this whole full stack internship, it is compulsory. Okay, Clear, everyone? I hope everyone is clear. Please register with the same email ID with which you are using on this, for this program. Okay. So I have shared it. Harshit, see, I have shared the link again. I shared the link again. I will share the link again to you. College, Manan, college. Okay. Same email ID that you are using for this experiential learning full stack developer program. This program. Okay. Use the same email ID with which you have registered in this program. Same email ID. Okay. Sir, college name not showing in list. What is your college name? I think the college name is not showing. Wait. Let me ask. So I have asked the ops team. Let's see if let us be patient. Okay. So if your Himal, if your college name is not showing, don't worry. Okay. So everyone, please, I'm sharing the link again. Please register for it. Okay. You have to complete this 1 hour 30 minutes. You will get a skill certificate. Okay. That is important. Our team will ask. We will ask. I will ask you. Where is your certificate? Okay. You have to submit the certificate next week or next to next week. Okay, so please do it. Okay, try to complete it this week only. It is just 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, everyone registered. Use the same email account that you are using for this full stack program. Okay, so that it is easier for you to track. Okay. I think no problem, Rishikesh. Those who are done, please type done. Okay, so that I can know, or completed. Yes, Kush, you have any question? Okay, let us start, I guess. Let us start. Let us start. Okay, so let us start. Done. Okay, Nancy done. Push done. Okay, good. Mukul done. Done. Shambhu done. Maitwa done. Dhaval done. Jatin Rakshit, good. Yash. Okay, Nandini. Okay, Kush. So just give me a thumbs up. All 264 have registered for this program. Please try to complete it. Okay, try to complete it. Vedant, just leave it. If your college name is not coming, just leave it. Okay. Uh, I have to confirm. I don't have any information regarding this. Sir, share MongoDB link that you mentioned earlier. Uh, MongoDB link. Okay, I will share the MongoDB link also. So in this MongoDB, registration is compulsory. Okay. The certification exam, if you want, you can give it. Okay, your wish. You are free to give exam. Okay. After completion of this path, you will get a 100% discount voucher. So 100% discount voucher, you can attempt the exam. Okay. Okay, Shruti, I have given to you. Okay. Yes, Sahil, don't don't worry. I will share. I will share it. Okay, just be patient. First, let us study, then we will cover it out. Okay. Sir, college mail थी बरम મને ગુજરાતી નથી. I don't know Gujarati that much well. Okay. Prince, what you are saying, I didn't get. I didn't get you. You can use college mail. Okay, you can use college mail. Account not found. Fine. Okay, so ops team is telling if you are not seeing your college name, okay, you can select other option. Other option. Okay, if you are not seeing your college name, you can select other option. Okay, and you can mention the college name in the column. So select the others option, and then there is an other option, and then you can write your college name. Okay, if your college name is not in list, you can select others option, other option or others option, other option. Okay, so there would be an option called other or others. Click on it and type your college name. Okay. Okay. Thanks to our team for clarifying it. Okay, let us start. Sahil, don't worry, I will get back to you. Okay, we will discuss this. Okay, first priority is this asynchronous programming and everything. So let us start. Okay, everyone has done. Okay. Prince, yes, you see, you have to use the same ID, same Gmail ID that you have used for this experience learning program, this program in which I am training this program. Okay. Okay, this program, this full stack developer program, same email ID you have used, you have to use that same email ID in IBM. Okay. Manish, then you can opt for university. It means a college. Yes, you can do it, Vishwa. Go ahead. So randomly you're going to got no questions of. Okay, Tharva, then no problem. Okay, then let us start. Okay, I hope everyone has done the registration for this. Okay, and Shruti has registered for MongoDB also. Let us quickly do it. Okay. Okay, so this is what we did. Some asynchronous programming, sorry, synchronous programming. Okay, so this was synchronous programming. Okay, right. So yeah, so no problem in synchronous programming, one by one. Okay, no problem in that. Okay, no problem. Okay, so yeah, I'll just let's see. Just zoom in a little bit. So everyone understood, right? So one person at a time. Okay, okay, one person at a time. One person at a time. Okay, one person at a time will get what? One person at a time will get that money. Okay, so seller will not give another person. Okay, so everyone has to wait. So everyone has to like wait for their turn. Okay. Uh, Everyone has to wait for their okay, that's it. So this is synchronous programming. Okay, and the definition also we have done. Okay, so the what is the definition and all, this one. Okay, so each operation or function waits for the previous operation. Okay, sequence one after another, these things you should understand. I'll just a little bit zoom in. Ah, that's it. So let us go into the second one. I written okay question. Okay, right on question answer type. Okay, I'll just quickly like this. Okay, just quickly let us start. So another is another question is what is asynchronous programming? Okay, which is our topic. So I hope you would have guessed. And I told you to I told you the topics that I will cover today. I hope some of you took interest and searched online or researched as it is called. Okay. So answer would be what? Okay. What does it mean? It means that task, okay, task which is which can be an operation or a function. Okay, operation or function can run, can run in the background, can run in the background. Okay. Okay, can run in the background. Can run in the background without stopping, other programs. Okay. So this is very important. Okay, without stopping other programs. Okay. Okay. So this is like most important. Okay. So yeah. That's it. So let us just quickly same that example, same example. Okay, same example. Okay, three friends: Mohit, Hemal, Varun. I think with it, I don't remember. You can just see. So same example. Okay, the three friends. Okay, and same stall. Bear with me, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Okay, so he's like selling. Okay, let's say. So whom it would be selling. So this time what happens? This time what will happen? He will give it to all three of them. Okay. Okay. So he will give it to all three of them. Okay. I will give it to all three of them at the same time. Okay. Same time. Same time. Okay. So no one is waiting. No one is waiting. Okay. Right. So pani puri is being served to all. Okay. All the people at the same time. Okay. Just in case if you want. Okay. I'll write it here. So pani puri is being served to all the people friends at what? Same time. Okay. At same time. Okay. Clear everyone? I guess clear everyone. Okay. So this was it. Any more topics? No, I guess this is the one. So let us just jump into more stuff. Okay, so there is one more topic. Okay, but we will try to understand it. Okay, we will try to understand it in a particular manner. So what happens is that in there are different type parts of doing the asynchronous programming. Okay, so so there were like different types to handle, like to implement asynchronous programming. Okay, so there was a lot of different things to calculate, not calculate, implement. Okay, to use, to apply. Okay, so different things were there. Okay, so I'll just quickly just tell you. Okay. So applying asynchronous programming, people call it async for short, async programming in JavaScript. Okay, in JavaScript. Okay, so how to apply async programming in JavaScript? Okay, so number one would be using callbacks. Okay, so this is the number one way. Okay, you can make a callback inside callback. So using callbacks is number one way to handle multiple operations. Okay, multiple operations at the same time. Okay, second one is promises. Okay, okay, and third one would be implementing async await. Implementing async await. Okay, so what you have to understand is that we do, it is like not best practice to like use you know a lot of callbacks. Okay. Good practices like one nested callback, like one callback only, one level deep callback. One level deep callback that we use in higher order functions. So one level deep is okay. One level deep, one level deep callback is okay. Okay. One level deep callback is okay. But a lot of nested callbacks okay. Clear? So this is not the best practice to use a lot of callbacks. Okay. But asynchronous programming can be implemented using callbacks. Okay. So first point we will mention. Okay. So because it was old school way. Okay. So it was like very old school way. Okay. So number one is this using callbacks, which is old school way. Okay. Using callbacks. So one level callback is okay, but a lot of callbacks is not okay. So using callbacks, this is the old way. Okay. Old way. Using a lot of callbacks. So what happens here? What happens here is that you can put a lot of callback inside callback. Okay, like eating chocolate, let's say. Eating something, eating chocolate. Okay. So I will put this, and inside this I will put a callback. Okay. So I'll put a callback. Okay. Because I want to eat chocolate. Okay. Then also while eating chocolate, I want to eat chips. I want to eat chips. Okay. I want to eat chips. And simultaneously, I want to eat what? What should I eat? Simultaneously, what can I eat? And simultaneously, I want to eat. Should I eat? Well, okay, let me think. What can we eat? Okay, I want to eat ice cream. Okay, I want to eat ice cream. So hmm, yeah, I guess like this. And then inside this, I'll just some other callback. Okay. Okay. So problem is that nesting callbacks is wrong. Okay, it is not good. It will create a problem. Okay, it will create a problem. Let me just close this. Okay. The orange one is this closed? Yeah. Uh, yep, it is closed. And I will close it here. Okay, and then I'll close it here. Close it here. Just close it. I'll zoom out so that you can see. Okay, so this is the problem. Okay, so you can implement asynchronous programming. You can implement asynchronous programming. Okay, what was asynchronous programming? Always keep this picture in mind. Okay, that you want to do a lot of things at the same time. You want to eat, everyone wants to eat at the same time. Okay, so that is asynchronous programming. Every function wants to be executed. They do not want to wait for each other. This is function number 1, this is function number 2, this is function number 3. All of them do not want to wait for each other. They want to run simultaneously. They want to run at the same time. Okay, so when all these functions want to run, how will you do it in JavaScript? So this is one way to do it in JavaScript. Okay, this is one way to do it in JavaScript. Okay, using callbacks. So previously in old JavaScript, we used to use callbacks. So you want three functions. Okay, three functions to run at the same time. So you can definitely use callback function. So what will happen when this will run? Immediately each chips will run. Remember callbacks I told you about higher order functions. Good afternoon cannot run without good morning. Remember that simple example? Who remembers that simple example? Do you guys remember that simple example? Come on, come on. Remember that good afternoon. Inside that good afternoon, we put a callback. I don't know if some people remember. If not, please look into the JavaScript notes once. Okay. Remember that we were passing function as an argument inside another function. Why were we doing? Because this eat chips is dependent on eating chocolate. This eat ice cream is dependent on eat chips. So all three of them can run at the same time. When? When can all three of them run at the same time? When you will run eating chocolate. When you will run eating chocolate, immediately eat chips will run. When eat chips will run, immediately eat ice cream will run. So this was the old way to run three functions or a thread of operations at the same time. Did you understood this? And this is called as what is this called as? Can somebody tell? Like this is a very common interview question. What anybody knows what is this called? Audio is not clear. Sir, what will happen if someone is not attempting the quiz? Vidhi, you will be marked absent if you are not attempting the quiz. If you're not attempting the quiz, you will be marked absent, and due to less attendance, maybe you will not get the certificate. Good, Samriddhi. Good, Samriddhi is correct. No, Praveen, that is something different. Okay. So this is called as callback help. Okay, this is called as callback help. Okay, it's called as callback help. I'll just write it. Okay, so function passed as an argument will definitely be run when the original function is running. Okay, that is 100% okay. But the problem is that we should always avoid, uh, you know, why we should always avoid. I'll just write it. Okay, I'll just write it. Sorry. Okay, I'll just write it here. Okay, we should, although asynchronous programming can be implemented, but we should avoid too many nested callbacks. Okay, too many nested callbacks because it becomes messy. Okay, like you see, right? Your like your earphones when you put it in bag. Okay, when I don't. Okay, a lot of you would be using wireless, but like earphones, it gets tangled. Okay, like your earphones get tangled. Okay, okay like one earphone would be inside another earphone. Okay, so we should avoid it because when you will debug, oh boy, like it will be very problematic. Okay, when you will debug, you will be like crying. Okay, and by mistake, if you get a lot of you will get legacy code base, and then you will say, okay, that is why people don't use it. Yes, because how will you debug? Some problem is happening in 8 chips. You will not be able to identify. Okay, because the function does not stop at 8 chips. Okay, it will run 8 ice cream eventually. Okay, so if the error happens here, you will not find it here and here because all of them are running at the same time. So when you will see the running logs, you will see where is my error. Okay, that is a problem. So this is the callback hell, number one interview question. Okay, still is asked by seniors. Okay, so that is one thing. Let us jump into the things which we'll actually use. Okay, which is promises. Okay, so the thing that we actually use. Okay, which is number two, promises. Okay, what are promises, by the way? Does anyone know what are promises? Anyone knows about promises? Kushagra, quiz today is what? Thursday, na? Quiz you will get tomorrow, Kushar. After completed module, you will get a certificate, Nancy, I think. Keep that certificate link, okay? You will receive a certificate, I guess. You will receive certificate or badge. Or badge. Okay. Okay. Promises. Okay. Completion or failure, either method is rejected or good. Completion or failure, who is this? Harshit, good. Good. I will explain. But those who know, good. Okay, because yesterday I've told this term. We are getting IBM tag. Okay, then keep it. Okay, no problem. If you are getting IBM tag, okay, no problem. Okay, let us quickly complete these promises. Okay, so yeah, what I was saying. So what happened? Okay, what happened actually? So what is a promise? Okay, what is a promise? So promise is like, let's say, uh, what happened when this callback function and all these things were we were using a lot of callbacks in old JavaScript. This modern promises were introduced. Okay, this is the modern way of debugging. Okay, and how is it able to do the debugging? Okay, I will tell you. Okay, so what happened previously when we were using callback help? Okay, when we were using callback help, so imagine that you are working for Reliance. Okay, Reliance or Tata. Okay, Tata store, like Zodi or something. So what happens? Let's say you have a lot of heavy functions, okay, like get customers data, okay, get customers details, get customers discounts, something like that, and you want to run them in an asynchronous manner. Okay, asynchronous manner is all the functions would be running at the same time. All the thread of operations, okay, will be running at the same time. Okay, they will not wait for each other. Okay, one more thing in which you can visualize asynchronous programming is everyone may like has breakfast usually. So in breakfast, some food is easy to prepare, some takes time. Okay, like I don't know good breakfast. I don't know. Chai khakra. I don't know like good breakfast options. Can somebody tell me breakfast options from your states? So I'll just explain it to you. Sir, it's not able to found account. What account? Which account, Omkar? Only received digital sticker. Okay, then maybe you have to submit that only. Poha. Poha cookies snack. Okay. So let's say that poha cookies and snack. Okay. So I'll just write it somewhere. I'll just delete it just for simplicity. I am telling you. So some foods are easy to make. Okay, like poha is there, and like bread. Okay, like bread jam, bread jam poha. Okay, so it is like which one is easier? I guess bread jam is easier to take out bread and jam. There is poha. Okay, and then there is like let's say somebody wants to eat masala dosa. Okay, because it is a very common breakfast where I live. Okay, so masala dosa. Okay, so poha, bread jam. Which one is the easiest? This one. Then I guess poha would take more time, and then masala dosa. Okay, so fastest is this fastest. Fastest execution would be of bread jam. So think of it like a simple function. Simple function, not very heavy, simple function. Okay, then it is somewhat logic based, so it is a little bit heavy, and this is most complex, okay, or time taking function. Okay, time taking function. Okay, time taking function. So in synchronous programming, what will happen? First bread jam will run, then poha function will run, then masala dosa function will run. Okay, but in asynchronous programming, everyone will run at the same time. Maybe bread jam is simple fastest, so it will be executed first, but simultaneously, side by side, they are also running. Side by side, they are also running. Okay, side by side, they are also running. Okay, they will be executed. Okay, when their logic is completed. Okay, when the operation is completed, they will also get executed. Okay, they will when their time comes, they will also get executed, but they are running at the same time. That is the main thing. So whenever you are looking into it, just think of it like that. So I'll give you an example. Like let's say you have to make a API call. You are working for Reliance, okay, Reliance store, and you are getting like API call. You have to make an API call for all the states, Gujarat, Maharashtra, you know, Gurgaon, Noida, every major city, Pune, Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar, every major state, you have to get the store and customer data from Reliance. So there would be some API call. So you will write some functions. So that functions would be very heavy because they are getting a lot of data. So in that time, you have to use some async functionality. Okay. So I have given you like a real life example. Like this is how people do it. This is how you will do it. Okay. You will be looking into a very complex API. Okay. And a lot of functions will be there, but all of them will run at the same time. Okay. Function getting the data for Ahmedabad. Function get all the customer data from Gurgaon. Function get all the customer data from Pune. Okay. Okay. So we used nested callbacks earlier, but the modern way to approach is, guess what? Promises. Okay. We do not write function inside function callbacks. We write it, but only one or two levels. Okay. We will not write 14 levels deep, 15 levels deep. For if we have 15 functions, you will not pass every function as an argument. Okay. That is not correct. So let me just come back to this promises. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So you will mostly use it. Okay. When let's say when there is a function call. Okay. When you will call a function or when there will be a function call, for example, like API. Okay. If you have video documentation, guys, just give me a moment. Let us take 5 minutes of break. Okay, just give me a moment. We will return at 12. Okay, 3:12. 3:12. Okay, guys, take a break. So at 3:12, I told you to come back. Let us wait for 1 minute. By the way, all 270 students, have you registered for that IBM skill build? I hope everyone has done it. Okay, IBM skill build, the link that I shared. Anyone who is missing, please help each other out or tell me. I will share the link again. Okay, so just do that. And it is 3:12. Okay, so 3:12, a lot of, I think you have, you are back. So what I was discussing, okay, so when there's like very heavy heavy function call like API, okay, like you are calling an API. Okay, okay. So okay, so data of all the customers from Pune, all the customers data, yeah, all the customers data from, let's say, Gandhinagar, Ahmedabad, Surat, okay, Rajkot. So yeah, so these are all the things that you have to understand, that the function which is like very complex, it will take time. Getting all the data will take time. Okay, you have a lot of functions which will get the data from somewhere else. Okay, I've told you, no, API is like a URL interface. So multiple URL fetching you are doing, multiple ways you are calling functions. A lot of 100 functions are there. 100 functions getting 100 data of 100 cities. So in that case, you have to use a promise. Okay. So I'll write an example, let's say. Okay, like get all customers data. Okay. For uh, different for different cities using multiple functions. Okay. So when there is a function called like API, we use promises. This is what I wanted to tell you. Okay, so it has a special syntax. Okay, it has a special syntax, and you have to keep in mind that we will try to do it. Okay, we will try to do it. So okay, so what you have to understand is that there are two things involved in promises. Let us understand it with example. So that would be, I guess, better. So let us open this JavaScript folder. Do you have this JavaScript folder? We will open this JavaScript folder. Okay, we will not open React folder. Okay, JavaScript folder. Okay. This was yesterday's work. I'll just open JavaScript folder because I want to run Coca. So and then save it. So I'm just opening the JavaScript folder that we had. Okay, remember all these things that we did, okay, previously. So yeah, so let us make a new playground. Okay, I hope everyone is now comfortable with Coca and everything. So okay, we will understand promises. Okay, so with an example, we will understand it more. Okay, okay. So let's say that you want to do something. Okay, you want to do something regarding what? can we do? Okay, let us say pani puri only. Okay, we will order pani puri. Okay, so we will order pani puri. Okay, so when you order pani puri, okay, so vendor says that either you will get pani puri, okay, or you will not get pani puri. Okay, there is no I'll just tell you. Actually, there are three conditions. Okay, in promise. Okay, there are two states, not the movie. There are two states. Okay, number one. Okay, is resolved state. Okay, another state is rejected. Okay, and previously what used to happen, just so that you can better see, previously what used to happen when we not used to do, when we didn't use promises, what used to happen? Okay, when we didn't use promises, uh, okay, and used a lot of callbacks, okay, we used to get bugs, okay, and a pending state. Okay, pending state. Okay, so pending means like buffering. It is buffering. Okay, it is loading a lot. Okay, if you look into, what should I say, okay, I'll just give you an example. So should I use that whiteboard? Okay, let us use whiteboard. Okay, let us use it just for one more example, then we will look into book. Okay, so I'll give you like very simple imagination. Okay, so let's say that there are two friends. Okay, two friends. Okay, who is this? Jay and Harshit. Okay, so let's say Jay and Harshit are friends. Okay, so there are two friends. Okay, there are two friends, Jay and Harshit. Okay, Jay, Harshit. Okay, so Jay and Harshit are two friends. Okay, so what happened? Okay, what happened? Jay gave 100 rupees to Harshit. Jay gave 100 rupees to Harshit. Okay, right? So Jay gave 100 rupees to Harshit. So what will happen? Okay, what will happen? And Harshit promised Jay that he will return the money. Okay, he will return the money. Okay, so what happened? So there are two things. Okay, that will happen. There are two outcomes. Okay, there are two outcomes. Okay, one is Harshit returns the money. Okay, another is what? He does not return the money. Okay, he returns the money. He does not return the money. Two outcomes only. Okay, there can be. So this was like after we used promises. Okay, after using promises. Okay, so uh, so these are like promises representation. Promises. Okay, so the promise can have this two states. Okay, one is resolved. Either you get the outcome or you do not get the outcome. Resolve and reject. So this is promises representation. Okay, before promises, what used to happen? Okay, where is my before promises, what used to happen? Okay, before promises. Before promises, okay, before promises, what used to happen? Jay is calling Harshit and he is not picking up. So that is would be a pending state. Okay. Okay. So in technical terms, you will not get any outcome, not get anything, no error. Okay. Not getting anything. Okay. It will just keep on loading. Okay. It will keep on loading. Okay. This is before. Okay. So it will keep on loading and loading. It will keep on loading. That's it. Okay. But now what will happen? It will not keep on loading. It will give you output, which is resolve and reject. Okay. So this is the promise between them. So either after how to fulfill the promise, he will return the money, he will not return the money, but they both promise to each other. Clear? Let us look into code so that you can understand. Okay. So before promises, what used to happen? There was like pending state. Nobody would get any result. Harshit will not return the money, or will he not give the money? Not sure. It is not sure what Harshit will do. So when we were using a lot of callbacks before promises, we were not sure whether the money would be returned or not. Whether the error is regarding something else, or you will not get any output. Okay, it will just get stuck. I don't know if you remember, but like during 2007, 2008, YouTube, like I was in class 5th, 6th, something. So it used to buffer a lot because of this same reason. Okay, there used to be a lot of buffering, and there used to be, because there was no asynchronous programming first, everything was synchronous, and the error handling was also not good. So now we will get errors. Okay, in reject we will get errors. In resolve we will get the resolved thing. Okay, so let us jump back and let us write something. So okay, so this is it. So example, either you will get Nipuri or not. No third state. Okay, like no third uh, option, getting stuck or loading. Okay, no third option, getting stuck or loading. Okay, either you will get Pani Puri or not. That's it. So let us look. I hope you have written it. If not, I'll just share it. Okay. Yeah. So let us write. So what is the syntax of promise? Okay. So normal promise is like, let's say, Pani Puri order is equal to new promise. Okay. So this is a promise constructor. Okay. New promise. I'll just call it, and you will see it takes a callback called resolve and another reject. Okay, so this is how it is. This is the basic syntax of any promise. In modern scenarios, we use another syntax. We do not use this promise constructor. Okay, so this is just an example. I'll tell you modern way. So this is like old way of writing promises. Okay, old way of writing promises. Okay, old way of writing promises. So I'll just write here like this, callback. Okay, so it receives this callback. Okay, so inside this callback, first one would be resolve. which you want to like if the function is complete, you want it to show the output, and then there is reject. See, it is telling me reject, reject. Okay, so reject would be if there is some error, it will go to the reject function. If the logic is okay, if you get the condition, if you fulfill the condition, you will go to resolve. And both of them are functions. Okay, both of them are functions. So let us say, let us open this. So let's say that is Puri available? Is Puri available? So you are asking, Dada, is it Puri is available or not? Okay. So is Puri available? So now here I'm writing true. Okay. But okay, this is just to mimic like actually what happens. Okay. So I will write here some set timeout, or let me write it like this. If okay, so it is a time taking function. So let's say set timeout. Okay. So set timeout. Let us use set timeout to mimic a function which will take time. Okay, you are calling a function. It will take time to simulate that. Okay, to simulate that, to recreate that. I am using set timeout. Okay, so normally you will not see set timeout. You will call normally function, and you will see here it is taking a lot of time. Yes, it will take a lot of time. Imagine you are working for Ministry of External Affairs. You have, I don't know, 7 crore passports that need to be updated. Very complex function. It will take a lot of time. Yes or no? So to just for example sake, I'm using set timeout. Okay. So that you can experience how real functions, when they are handled, it will take some time. Okay. So this is my callback function, and it will run after 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, it will run. Okay, like this. Okay, and inside this callback, what should I write? Let us give a condition. So if the logic is good, that is Puri available? Yes. So I wanted to go to resolve function. Resolve function. Here is your plate of pani puri. Okay. So if the condition is correct, okay, if it fulfills the condition, you will say okay, 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 no, okay, okay. So it is resolved. Okay, you want it to go inside resolve function. But just in case some errors happen, so what do you want to do? You want reject function to catch that error. Okay, you do not want to wait. You do not want to you do not have to wait. Okay, you either want it to fulfill or reject. Either it is okay or not. Two conditions only, no third conditions like old time. Okay, so you want to catch the error, so reject. And I'll say, let's say there is some error happen that data is finished. Data is finished. Sorry, puris are finished. What to do? Not your fault. Okay, but if you wouldn't have used promises, what will happen? You will get errors. Okay, and you will not be able to resolve it. So this would be our success, and this would be if our function call has failure. Okay, so yeah, so it takes 5 seconds to do. Okay, API call takes 5 seconds. Let's okay, so this is it. Okay, so how will I get the output? Okay, in function I have inserted the data. This is our data. Okay, and I have inserted the data, but how will I see the data? Okay, how will I handle it? So okay, so handle the outcome of promise. How to handle the outcome? So we use something called as then catch. So what I will do, I'll let Pani reorder dot then. So what does then do? What does then do? Then will show the fulfilled data. Okay. If the condition is met, this data that you have entered, here is your plate, will be shown using then function. If you do not use then function, you will not see the data. What is the data? This string that I have written. Here is your plate. And what is the rejected data? This is the rejected data, sorry. So rejected data is catched by catch. Okay. Then for resolve data, and catch is for rejected data. Okay. So the rejected data we want to see. Okay. So let us do it. So I'll write here like this. And I'll write here data. Okay. And I want to see the data. I want to console log the data. Okay. Like this. And then here also I will write another function. Okay. And here you can write anything, error data, console.log, like this. Okay. Clear? Let me use parentheses. Just give me a moment. Let's use parentheses like this. Here also parentheses like this. Okay. So I have attached this to our promise, and let us see after 5 seconds. Yeah. After 5 seconds, here is your Pani Puri. Okay. So I'll just zoom out a little bit. Okay, so this was our promise. You do not have to wait immediately. Immediately there is something wrong where you will get here. Let us make it false. This line number 8, make it false. See, waiting. Puris are finished. Okay, right? And if the condition is true, see, immediately it is giving an error. Immediately it is going into this block. See, while I am typing, it is so fast. Promise is able to resolve it so fast. You do not have to wait for anything. See, here only it is giving me reference error for rejected data. Okay, so I'll write here true, and we'll wait for 5 seconds. Where will you go? Where it will go? Oh, and then it is going to this resolved data. Okay, so this is promises. Okay, why it is very important? Because when you will do API calling, when you will make your own backend API next week, you will understand that okay, so it is taking time, but immediately I am able to catch the error. Okay, and if it is get okay, then it is okay. There is no pending state. There is no hanging state. No third state. Okay or fail, good or bad. No third state. No gray area. Right? Clear, everyone? I guess that is clear. Okay. So this is like old way of writing promises. In modern promises, there is a different syntax which is async await. Okay, but just tell me, any problem in this? Sorry, I didn't see. Voice is not audible. Is my voice not audible? Aditya said not. Can you repeat IBM? Wait, Praveen. Where is the link? Again, I'm giving the link. Okay. So you have to, where is, you have to complete this. Okay. Please do it by the end of this week. You will get a skill badge or, something like that, any certificate or something. Okay. Or tag, whatever it is, you have to uh, complete that. Okay. You have to complete the IBM skills build course. Okay, it is very important. It is just 1 hour videos and module. Please complete it. Okay, and you will get a IBM skill certificate, right? So any problem in promises, by the way? Any problem in promises? Whenever you feel like this, always try to understand this one. Okay, this thing you understand. Any problem in promises, guys? Very simple. There are two states only, and this is how we handle functions which take time. Okay, asynchronous functions. We handle it like that. Clear, everyone? Sir, please send it in Drive. Okay. Okay, I will send this in Drive. I will send it in Drive, don't worry. But first is, let me tell you about the modern way of writing promises. This I think everyone has done. So, and let me just share the link. Let me just download it first. I'm sharing the whiteboard link and I'll post it in the Drive also. Okay, I'll share the image. So I'm giving the whiteboard link. Okay, and Drive link, I hope everyone has. I will share the code for promises also there. So I don't have English, 3 years more than nothing. No, I don't think there is anything else. Only introduction to large language models course is there. Okay. So when I change true to false, the output is not shown in console. Okay. 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 Yes, and roll number is I think your class number or class roll number, I guess. And roll number is your registration number or class roll number. Mana. Vivek, I'll get back to you. Wait. So the modern way of writing promises, okay. So there is another way which is modern way of handling asynchronous functions using promises. Okay. So modern way is what? Modern way is async await. Async await, try catch. Okay, so this is the modern way of doing it. So let's say, okay. So no, not modern way of handling async functions. Modern way of handling promises. Modern way of handling promises. Okay, how to handle promises? So you do not need to write this then catch and everything. Okay, you do not have to write a then catch and all these things. Okay, if there is a promise, how will you handle it? So usually you have to keep in mind that APIs return promise by default. Okay, because it takes time. Okay, because it takes time, so they are promises. Okay, by default APIs are promises. Okay, so I'll just give you an example. Let's say function cook something. Okay, like cook what vada pav. Okay, so cook vada pav something. Okay, so what it will do, it will like return something. Let's say it returns a promise. So like returns a promise. Okay, so it returns a promise. So new promise like this. It returns a promise, and let's say it only like returns a result data. Let's think of it like this. Okay, and same thing, to mimic it, I'll use set timeout like this. Okay, inside this set timeout, I will keep it for again 6 seconds. Okay, 6 seconds. Okay, so I am just returning promise by default on this function so that it can look like we are calling an API. Okay, so I'll write it like this. I'll write resolve. Okay, and I'll give the data. So what data I want to show? Let's say Photo is ready. Something like this. Khao maze karo. Okay, so yeah, so 6 seconds it is taking to cook. Okay, right. So this function returns promise, just like our API URL data. Okay, so just like our API, you know, just like our API, not API URL, keep it API URL. Okay, just like our API URL, this function is returning a promise. Okay, so API returns promises by default. Okay, like I gave you an example, right, of Poke API, and I gave you some random dog API, which we will do tomorrow. Okay, so how will you handle? So modern way of handling promise. Okay, is this. So what you will do? Just you will write async before any function. Okay, like let's say enjoy your meal like this. Okay, so you have to write this async keyword. Okay, async keyword. Okay, async keyword. So there is a partner await. Okay, which will wait for it. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll write this before function. You have to any function you have to write async keyword. Okay, before function keyword you have to write async keyword. Okay, and yeah, and what you have to do then, you will use a try block, which is just like your then. Okay, so just like there is then catch, there is try catch. Okay, just like then catch, we have try catch. So let's say, okay, like you have placed an order. Okay, so you are an restaurant, or you have order placed at vada pav store. Okay, and then we will write a catch block like this. So in catch block, we will write error, let's say, and console.log. Uh, some error happened, like gas is finished. LPG gas, something happens, okay? Because our luck is bad, so some error happens, like unknown thing happened, and let's just comma error like this. Okay, so this async thing happens. Okay, so this function will handle this cook vada pav. Okay, so what I will do, I will use async await. Okay, so await keyword will, will wait for the response. It will wait. So I'll write, let's say your vada pav is here. So I'll write await. Okay, and then I will write this vada pav function. So what will happen? Your enjoy meal function is waiting using await. It is waiting for cook vada pav. For cook, sorry, let's copy this. For cook vada pav function, which returns promise. Okay. So enjoy meal function is this enjoy meal function is waiting for cook vada pav function. Okay. Instead of function, I just write this. Okay. So enjoy meal function is waiting for cook vada pav, which returns promise. Okay. How do you know? Using, okay, because this is not a proper API URL. I have made it made a function which returns a promise after 6 seconds. Okay. So this await, using this await, we are waiting for it. Okay, we are waiting. How much? It takes 6 seconds. So how much time we are waiting? 6 seconds we are waiting. In line number 46, we will wait for 6 seconds. If there is an error, we will go here. But if after 6 seconds we get results, it will be in try block. Okay, so I'll just write enter. And here I'll write just console.log. That's it. Okay. Okay, and then I have to just call enjoy your meal. Okay, so enjoy your meal, I'll just call it. That's it. So it will take it, it will wait. After 6 seconds, I will get something. Okay, after 6 seconds, I am getting. So first, this should be line number 45 should run. Okay, but because of this Coca, there is this problem. What should I do? Let me attach it with some. Okay, you can attach it with some index.html file and just see the result. First, this would be executed. Okay, this line. Okay, line number 45 will be executed first. Okay, because it is not taking 6 minutes. Okay, so first this would be there, and then after 6 seconds it is waiting. Okay, await keyword is waiting. Okay, this line number 46 will wait for cook vada pav function. Okay, it will wait. After 6 seconds we will get the resolved data. But if there is a rejection data, you know where it will go. It will go to LPG gas is finished. So your wish, if you want to put a like reject data, feel free to go and get a reject data. Okay, and if some problem happens, like something like what, let's say something happens. Okay, something happens like there's a corrupted data or something, it will definitely go to catch, right? So this is how it is. And in React, what we will do, in React we will do what, we will try to get a data. Okay, we will try to get a data from Poke API, which is our Pokemon API. We'll try to get a data from there. Okay, and we will try to display that data. So the API that you see is in the form of, like if you go to Poke API, so this was the Pokemon API. So this Pokemon URL that you see is returning promise. What is it returning? This is promise actually. Okay, this is promise. Give me a moment. Okay, so this is a promise. Okay, when we will call this URL, when we will call this URL, we have to use what? We have to use what? Async await. We have to use async await. Okay, because it returns promise this URL, which is our API URL. Okay, there is a backend data which is handling this all of this data. Okay, so this API we have to, when we will call, we have to handle using async await. Why? Because promise. Okay, it returns promise. Okay, so it returns a promise. That means the data can be resolved or rejected. So how will you handle it? You will handle it using asynchronous await. Okay, so this was very important before we use this Pokemon API for displaying photos of and cards of different Pokemons. Okay, it was better for you to understand this promise. Okay, so this data is a promise. It returns resolved data by default. Okay, it returns resolved data, but due to some problem, let's say this URL is not correct, it will go to where? It will go, it will go to catch block that you see here, this. Okay, let's say there's some problem, it will go to catch. If no problem, we will get the data. That is the thing. Okay, I'll just see if you understand this. I'll put it in JavaScript folder. Okay, let me put it in JavaScript folder. JavaScript folder. Okay, so I have uploaded both. Okay, both of that I have uploaded. Also, there is one MongoDB Atlas registration video, just in case if somebody does not have an account on Atlas. Okay, we have to use that. Okay, so that we can use database MongoDB. Okay, then. Okay, let me see if you have any problem. Do you understand, guys? Did you understood? Did you understood this? Because tomorrow's example, we will try to make a Pokédex app. Okay, we will try to make a Pokédex app. Okay. Okay, you want the notes? Okay, I'll give the notes. We will make a Pokédex app. Do you know a Pokédex? What is a Pokédex? Okay, I'll show it to you. See what we will try to make tomorrow. Okay. After that, we will start backend. Okay, because number one assignments that people ask in any of the internship position or any full-time positions is API integration, whether the data of an API you are able to show or not. So let me see if we can get any Pokedex. So this is what we will build, a Pokedex. Okay, we will display the data, like which type of Pokemon is this, what is the ranking, and all these things. Okay, so which type of Pokemon is it, and their images. So this is what we will try to build tomorrow. Okay, so usually what will happen, they will give you a fake data, fake URL like this, and they will say, okay, show me the cards. These are the hotel lists from Book My Show. Now try to clone this, try to display the data. Like that is one of the basics that they check on. If it is a assignment based assessment, they will ask you this. Okay, so we'll try to make this tomorrow. So those of you who are interested, just see how you can make it. Okay, then we'll click on this load and it will be like more. So I tried to make this Pokedex app without what should I say? Without using this Stack Overflow. Okay, I tried to made it, and the code that was there, it was so messy. Okay, it was just a waste. I will show you the code that I rewrote. Okay, without any, I tried to not look anything using only use state and use effect. I tried to make it, and it is like it was so unoptimized, such a useless code. Okay, to build your own. Look into the source, whether it is for lead code, whether it is anything. So you just have to try it yourself. Okay. So this is what we will do. Okay, guys, tomorrow. So did you understood? Did you understood promises? Okay, Kush. What was the file name? Promises. There. Promises inside JavaScript folder. Promises inside JavaScript folder. Okay. Promises inside JavaScript folder. Promises inside JavaScript folder. Okay. Atlas registration video is there in Google Drive only. Atlas registration video is there in Google Drive only. Okay. Praveen, correct. Tomorrow's agenda is we will make Pokedex app. That is the agenda. We will make Pokedex app. Okay. That's it. Yes, Praveen. Ash has Pokedex. Yes, there are, tomorrow what we will do, we will learn Tailwind CSS. Okay. And using that CSS and whatever we have learned, hooks and everything, we will try to make a Pokedex web app. Okay. You can host it also later. Okay, then next week, most probably we'll start. So what, today's Thursday, right? So next week will be there. Okay. Next week. Okay. Next week. Next week. Okay. Next week. Tomorrow, if our app is completed fast, we will do it tomorrow also. Tomorrow also we can start the backend and everything. Node.js hardly it will take one day. Okay. It is very simple. Okay. Because asynchronous programming you already understand. Only thing is that we have to cover HTTP, which may take time. Okay, so my goal is not to go a little bit fast. You understand? That is why I try to give like some simple examples. Okay, everyone understood promises. Like what does it do? Only two things. Okay, either it gives the data or gives error. That's it. Nothing else. And when we will do Pokedex app, will understand it more clearly. Yes, Harshit, yes. Okay, guys, then. Sir, you have not answered me. Sile, what have you asked? What did you ask? I didn't get. About the company and placement. Uh, could you repeat like which company, which placement? You are asking something about like my experience, I think. Rutin is asking, sir, we can write async function for this method. Uh, Async function get all data. Okay, okay. Await get data. Get data one. Okay. New promise is it. Okay, okay. But you have to use try catch block. Uh, yes, I think you can get a data like this. You can get a data. So you are using a lot of await. You can definitely get. Let us try this Kruti. It is very good. Most probably, what I think is, yeah, it will. People use multiple awaits. It's not like that. Okay. So, but it will be like one by one. You will see the data most probably. Okay. So Smart Bitch giving internship. Yes, yes. Smart Bitch is hiring interns. Okay. Smart Bitch is hiring interns. Yes, correct. I have shown it on LinkedIn also. Yes, correct, Praveen. Yes. This is 100% correct, Putin. This is correct, I think. But I have to try. Maybe just run this in Poca and see which one is getting first, which one getting last, or just tell me the output. Then maybe I can help. But yeah, I think it is okay. Since you are not using try catch and you are not pigeonholing the function, I think this will work 100%. Sahil, what were you asking? I didn't get you. Do you repeat? First experience of joining a company. Uh, See, Sahil, uh, I am not from CSE background, okay? So I did BTech in completely different domain, right? And after that, I worked in another industry. Okay, like I worked in a core industry. I worked in oil and gas industry, okay, which has nothing to do with IT and everything. So I worked in that. After that, due to some issues, I left the industry and then I worked as a freelancer in PHP for I think about 1 year. Then I got a contractor opportunity uh, through one of my friends. So I was working as a contractor still in PHP. But problem with PHP was that it is budget oriented and you don't get anything. Okay, so I used to get like I don't know maybe for 2 weeks 5,000 or something. Like, very low package. So that is why like everyone tries to get a full-time role. Okay. So, but because I was working in oil and gas industry and I had petroleum engineering, this what should I say? Petroleum engineering degree. So I'm telling you since you have asked. Okay. So like starting was very bad. Okay. That is why every one of you should be serious. Don't know the value of a computer science degree. Okay. It is not waste. Okay. It is very good. Recruiters actually ask computer science people. Okay. So you have the degree, but only thing is that you have to work on your skills. Okay. And yeah, so after that, after working as a contractor, then I got a full-time opportunity. And package I cannot disclose, but it was very less, very, very less. And after 2-3 years only, like I got a good package. So yeah, so my journey is completely different. Okay, you guys are already computer science students. If you work on your skills, then nobody can stop. Okay. So Sahil, you asked this, so this is your answer. Okay, then I'm closing the session. Bye guys. Sorry to bore you. We could have covered some other doubts. Uh, Telegram link. Can somebody give me Telegram link? I'll give it to Meet. Can somebody share the Telegram link? Meet is asking. Meet, I'll give. If somebody is sharing the Telegram link, please share it to me. I'll share it to Meet. Anybody has? Anybody has Telegram link? Okay, okay. Thank you. Who is this? Hemal and okay, thanks, Hemal. Meet, I'm sharing you. Meet has given this. Okay, so join both of them. Hope it helps. Thanks, Hemal, for providing, and Sahil also. Thanks. I'm sending the link to you also, Ronak. Okay, so yeah, guys. Bye, Sahil. Hope you got your answer. Okay, if you want more, we will discuss it some other time. So bye, guys. You can leave. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Hemal and me, Hemal and everyone who share the links. So yeah, guys, be ready. Tomorrow we will make the Pokédex app. Okay, and then we'll start the backend programming. So whatever you have learned till now, we will use that in making an app, and also we will look into Tailwind, how to make an app, how to use the CSS of Tailwind. Okay. Okay. Bye, guys. Bye. I'll close the session. Hope you guys understood today. Hope everyone understood promises. By the way, give me a thumbs up or something if you understood. Okay, okay, nice, nice. Okay, okay, good, good. So be ready. See the Pokédex app. Okay, how is it made? And whatever we have done, we will do it. And also, I will give you a hint. We will use fetch function. We will use fetch function and a higher order function called as map. I hope you remember from our JavaScript class. Okay. Okay, then. Bye, guys. Bye, Simran. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, everyone.